Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everyone. We are learning Buddhist cosmology, right? So we just finished 4 awful planes, human realms, and 6 heavenly realms, right? 6 heavenly realms. So now we are going to learn 20 Brahma realms, right? Brahma realms. Actually, the Brahmas are also called Deva, because in Pali Canon, Brahma Kayika and Devana. Brahma Kayika. So the Deva who was born in the Brahma realm, right? Brahma realms. So here the word Deva means the beings who has the radiance, right? Radiance or lustres. So it's called Deva. But we normally differentiate between the Deva in the 6 heavenly realms. Normally we call the Devas in the 6 heavenly realms the Brahma and the 20 Brahma realms, right? So I think we should look at page number 186, right? So anytime you can refer to this page 186. So we are studying the first jhana plane, second jhana plane, third jhana plane, and fourth jhana plane. And also, so all these are called 5 material sphere plane, right? Then immaterial 4 immaterial sphere planes, right? So these are altogether 20 Brahma realms we are studying. So before we learn Brahma realms, we need to know how we calculate their lifespan, right? So their lifespan is too long so we have to know the system, the world system, right? How the world destroyed, how it form again, right? So we need to know a little bit. Actually, I have explained earlier a little bit. So now today I will repeat it again. So last week we talked about 4 types of kappa. So here the kappa means very long, length of time. So in English we translate as the eon, right? Eon. So 4 types of eon or 4 types of kappa. Actually it's better to use Pali word kappa. So here one is the Ayu kappa, lifespan. So normal lifespan of human beings nowadays 100, right? 100. It is the normal lifespan of human beings. And also even not only human beings, any beings, right? Any beings. Number 2, interim eon, Antra kappa. Here we use the word kappa. It's very long length of the time. So the period of a time require for the very long period in which the lifespan of human beings decrease from incalculable lifespan to 10 years, right? From 10 years to incalculable years. So this one pair of period, right? One pair of period. It is called interim eon, right? Interim eon. It depends on the lifespan of human beings, depend on our moral conduct, right? if our moral conduct is developed or increased, our lifespan increase. If our moral conduct decrease, then lifespan also decrease, right? Decrease. Number 3, incalculable eon. This is a asincheya kappa in Pali. So incalculable means cannot be calculated, right? So long that cannot be calculated. So the lifespan of 64 entering eons. Even one entering eons cannot be calculated, right? But this one composed of 64 entering eons, right? It will be very, very long. Then another one is great eon. 4 incalculable eons constitute one great eons. So here, one great eons in Pali Mahakappa is a lifespan of this world system, right? The lifespan of this world system. It's called Mahakappa. When you want to know about Buddhist cosmology, then you can read 3 places, especially 3 places from Pali Canon, right? One is the Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 7, sutta number 66, Satasuriya Sutta, 7 suns, right? 7 suns. One day there will be 7 suns, right? If 7 suns arises, all the material form in the world will be dissolved, right? Even you cannot see a tiny dust, right? It will disappear. So that is a destruction of the world, right? Destruction of the world. Another one is the Digha Nikaya, Sutta number 27, Akanya Sutta, very famous one, the beginning of the world, right? How? Beginning of the world. It doesn't mean that we can trace back the origin or beginning, right? It doesn't mean that. It talk about how human being evolve, right? Actually, according to Buddhist cosmology, or according to Buddhist literatures, human evolved from the Brahma, not the animal. It's not created by the God. It's evolved from the Brahma beings, right? So when you read this sutta, I think it's good to read, right? Whether it will be difficult to accept, right? Whether you accept it or you don't accept, I think it's good to know. But it is not the beginning of everything. It's not beginning of everything. As you all know that currently the scientists, they talk about Big Bang, right? They say this is the beginning of everything. But according to Buddhism, the Big Bang may be one of the beginning of forming of this universe, right? This universe. So this universe will dissolve or destroy one day. Later I will explain the causes, right? The causes. There is no beginning of the planet or the being. There's no beginning. So you can read Sutta Nikaya, chapter 15. Anamataka Sanyota. You cannot talk about the beginning of the human beings, how you started, how you originated, how this world originated. So in this Sutta Nikaya, the Buddha talk about the big how to say, and trace back and trace that the how to say inability of counting how to say tracing back to the origin, right? So there's no origin. So the world system will form and destroy, and form again and destroy and form again, like this. So incalculable time. The Buddha gave simile. Within one yojana, a minted box, maybe the size of Singapore. So you keep all the mustard seed, right? Mustard seed, a tiny seed, right? Maybe 10 kilometer. The size of 10 kilometer box, minted box, right? Then you keep all the mustard seed. So if one guy will come 100 years a time, and he will take out one mustard seed. Another 100 years later, he will come again and take out another mustard seed. All the mustard seed will run off within the 10 kilometer box, right? But you cannot count the beginning of the world. How many times this world system form and disappear, right? And destroys. And also the Buddha talk about you can calculate, you might be able to calculate the number of sins between the origin of the Ganges River and where the Ganges River went to ocean. In between there are so many sins, right? Millions and billions of sins. You will be able to count how many, right? It will run out, but you cannot calculate. So that means you cannot trace back the origin, right? So it is a I want to recommend one I think no need to write down. One of the Dhamma talk taught by Ajahn Brahmali from Australia, Buddhist cosmology. If you type Buddhist cosmology in Google, and you will find it. So actually he predict two things. He gave you two predictions, right? And I think that if you listen, you will understand a little bit about cosmology. So the reason why I found that that video clip is that one of the Burmese parents living in Europe, and she went to know Buddhist perspective on cosmology. Then I gave Akanya Soda, and also Satta Surya Soda, and also the Samdha Nikaya, chapter 50, Namataka Sanyoda, right? And also I give the link of that video, right? So I think that is very interesting, right? And he said that Buddhist cosmology, what the Buddha said is in accordance with the science, discovery of the science nowadays, right? Some of the things haven't discovered yet, right? And then he gave two predictions, right? That if you want, you can listen Buddhist cosmology by Ajahn Brahmali, right? And also another video talk by Venerable Ananda Jodi, 31 planes of existence, right? Maybe when I send, I will give it that link, right? Those links, easier for you to read and to listen. But here, the great eon consists of 4 incalculable eons, 4 unseen chairs. So that is the great eon is nothing but a lifespan of our this world system. It is said that if our planet is destroyed, not only 100 billion planets together will be destroyed. Maybe we can call it the universe, right? Universe. For those who want to know further, and you can read Visuddhimagga chapter 30, paragraph number 28 to 65, right? I think for you it is a good place to read. Actually, there are only a few places that you can read Buddhist cosmology in English. So most of the Buddhist cosmologies are written in commentaries, right? So this is not actually what the Buddha taught is just a little bit, right? Just a little bit, not many things. But commentators, they're trying to combine all these materials and they write Buddhist cosmology, right? It is up to you whether you believe or you don't believe, right? As I earlier said that Buddhist cosmology regarding with our planet, the Earth planet, and what the Buddhist literature said, and what we now know is different, right? Different. So anyway, we have to understand it. We have to accept it. But even you can reject current discovery of this our planet, right? Even you can reject that. This is not in according with the Buddhist literature. It might change, right? It might change. And for that reason, one of the Burmese guy who is interested in Buddhist cosmology as well as the scientific cosmology, and he said that currently we are going to Mars, right? Very long distance, right? Very long distance. So he gave example of is sake, right? Suppose a ant, right? What is it? An ant here. What is this? Suppose he said that an ant is going around this sake object, right? Going, and he will not reach where he want to, right? Because we don't have a different dimension, right? Different dimensions. But if an ant go this way, shortcut, right? And he actually, I don't understand what he used. Actually, he used technical terms. So if an ant go this way, shortcut way, it will be shorter, right? But for the time being, we may not know that method. Later, if we discover that method, it will be very near to us, right? Very near to us. So actually, it's very interesting. So, but of course, some of the part in Buddhist cosmology and the finding of current discovery of current scientific, right? Different. It depends whether you want to believe or you don't want, right? So when we study Seven Sense Soda, Satta Surya Soda, it is quite clear that the Buddha's intention is not talk about seven senses. He just want to focus that even this great earth, including Mount Meru, right? Even the great oceans, one day the ocean will dry up, and even the great earth will disappear, right? Just like a candle. If you light the candle, all the web and will disappear without any. You're gonna find anything, right? Just like that. The Buddha said that everything is impermanent, right? Everything is impermanent. It is enough not to be attached to them, right? Not to be attached to them. So this is the the main message of the Buddha. Even here, Samyutta Nikaya, chapter 50, altogether 20 soda. So the main message is the Buddha said that because of craving and ignorance, we have been going around samsara, right? It is enough to be disenchanted, right? To be disenchanted. And everything is impermanent, right? So this is the message of the Buddha. So anyway, if you want to know about the lifespan of the Brahma, so you have to know. You have to know it, right? For that reason, I was trying to explain. So even here, one great eon, the lifespan of the world system, right? But when we talk about the world system, not only our planet, so it will destroy maybe 100 billion planet, right? It said that 100 billion planet will disappear, right? Will be destroyed because of three reasons: fire, water, and wind, right? So here, the lifespan of this world system can be divided into four. This is from Kappa Sutta, from Anguttara Nikaya, right? Kappa Sutta. Number one, the world in the process of dissolution. So in the process of dissolution, here at this time, all the world system, 100 billion planets, is being destroyed, right? Being destroyed. So it will take a century, it will take incalculable time. You cannot calculate how long, right? Number two, the world in the state of dissolution, it is the time, right? Being destroyed. It is stay in the process, right? Stay in the process. So it will take long time. As I earlier said that if you want to know how the world will be destroyed, you can read Satasuriya Sutta, right? And also how, actually it is not how the world is formed, right? It's just a part of it. Aganya Sutta, Dikanika 27, right? So number two, the world in the state of dissolution, Samdatayi Kappa. It will also take incalculable time, right? Then the world in the process of development. In the process of development, we can call it evolution. So the world is starting to evolve, right? Starting to form. Not only this planet, all the planet, right? As I earlier said that 100 billion planet will be formed again. Maybe according to science, if we believe current science discovery is truth, Big Bang, right? Big Bang is the beginning of how to say the creation, what they call it, creation, right? The God center religion, they will say intelligent design, right? Intelligent design. So the world in the process of development or evolution, and the last one is the world in the state of development, evolution, another evolution, right? It is the world system stay as it is, right? As it is formed, right? As it is formed. So even those periods, you do not know how many years, right? How many years? How many years? It is interesting that most of the commentaries refer to Visuddhimagga. So I think that if you want to know about commentaries, you should read Visuddhimagga, right? Visuddhimagga. For that reason, we can call it Visuddhimagga is how to say the teachings of Theravada, right? Theravada. The commentary literatures, Abhidhamma, and Visuddhimagga. All these are formed as a Theravada, right? Theravada, together with the Pali Canon. Normally, Pali Canon is called early Buddhism, right? So the scholar, academic field, they call it early Buddhism. You cannot call it Theravada or Mahayana, right? Pali Canon is called early Buddhism. The original Buddhism, I would say that, right? Pali Canon. But if you pay attention to Visuddhimagga and Pali commentaries, you are Theravada, right? You are Theravada. If you rely on so many literature from Mahayana, you are Mahayana. Like this, right? But of course, in academic field, scholar, it is accepted that Pali Canon, especially 4 Nikaya, right? The first 4 Nikayas are called early Buddhism, right? Early Buddhism. Sometimes what the Sutta said and what the commentary said, different, right? Different. I think we have to follow the Pali Canon, right? Pali Canon, because it's origin. So here, how to say that one great eon, another one, the lifespan of this world system is divided into 4 periods, right? One period cannot be calculated how many years, right? So in this Sutta, in Kappa Sutta, the Buddha talk about you cannot calculate 100 years, 1,000 years, and 10,000 or 100,000 years, etc. Right? You cannot calculate. It's called incalculable, right? Incalculable. The commentary said that living beings can thrive and live and survive only in the world, in the state of development, right? In the state of development. So the last one. So now we are living beings. So we can survive and we can live the last one. In the state of the world, in the state of development, right? In the state of development. We are the Thai Kappa, right? In the earlier state, right? If you look at the original of our planet, you might see that at the beginning, right? It is very, very hot. Nobody can live, right? So later, and started with the water, right? And cool down, then living being can survive. Okay. Any question? No question. Okay. Destruction of the world. So there are 3 ways the dissolution of kappa of the world take place: by water, by fire, and wind, right? By wind. When the kappa of the world is destroyed by fire, it is consumed below the realm of the Deva of radiant luster, Apasata Brahma realm. Apasata Brahma realm is the second jhana realms, right? Second jhana realms. So that means if this world system is destroyed because of fire, it will destroy up to the first jhana planes, right? The first jhana planes. If this world system is destroyed by water, it dissolves below the realm of the Deva of steady order, Supakena. You can look at page number 186. Supakena is the Brahma realm in the third jhana plane, right? Third jhana plane. So here it is interesting to know that even though we have three Brahma realms as they under the first jhana, right? Plane. But they are counted in one realm, especially one realm. They stay together. They stay together. Just like when you look at in the resident areas, some houses are poor, some houses are rich, very good, right? Just like that. So in the Brahma realm, so three realms are situated together, right? They stay together. So mixture of those are right. So here, if the world is destroyed by fire, the first jhana plane, Brahma jhana plane, will be destroyed, right? Will be destroyed. So therefore we said that below the realm of the devout radiant luster, right? Second jhana. But if the world system is destroyed by water, it is dissolved below the realm of the devout steady aura. So here, the devout steady aura, Supagena is a third realm, below the third realm, right? Below the third realm. Because actually, I can write below the third realm, but just want to follow what the commentary said, right? For that reason, if the world system is destroyed by wind, it is disintegrate below the realm of the devout great reward. Vihapala is the last Brahma realm in the fourth jhana plane, right? The last Brahma realm in the fourth jhana plane. Below, right? That means if the world is destroyed because of wind, up to third jhana plane will be destroyed. Below everything, right? Everything. It is said that you will be reminded that after 100,000 years later, the world will be destroyed. Then the people, living beings, all the living beings are afraid of that, and they love each other. They practice loving kind of compassion. Then because of doing good deed, and they was born in the Deva realm, and they practice meditation, and they was born in the Brahma realm. Like this, right? Even the enemies. And I think that you can read the Visuddhimagga, chapter 13, right? Chapter 13. Okay. Regarding with the world in the state of development, that means this period, right? This period. So we are living in the world in the state of development, right? In the state of development. In each incalculable eons, there are 64 interins period, right? Interins. So we are now living in the period of fourth interim. So as you know, in the first interim, Konagamana, right? Konagamana Buddha appear. And second, Usabu. And third, Kassapa Buddha. And fourth, we are now living in the fourth interim. So at the time of Gautama Buddha, right? Then according to Buddhist literatures, then our lifespan will drop up to 10 years. Then because of our moral conduct, people are reminded we need to change our moral conduct. Then it will be increased again up to incalculable years, right? Then from incalculable year to 10 years, it will decrease again. In the fifth interim, at the time of 80,000 years lifespan, Arimathea Buddha will appear, right? It's a very, very long time. You cannot calculate in between, right? You cannot calculate. Some people say that, especially in the Christian, they say that Arimathea is nothing but Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is Arimathea. The Islam, they say that Muhammad is Arimathea. Because they want to convert normal Buddhists. So therefore they say that the Jesus Christ is Arimathea Buddha, right? The Gautama Buddha already predict Jesus Christ will appear, right? There are some books written in Burmese. right? Because they want to attract Burmese Buddhists, right? So now we are living in the period of fourth entering, right? So that means, according to those Buddhist literatures, so we will have another 60 enterings, right? So only then this door will be destroyed, right? Okay, so regarding with this is interesting. Visuddhimagga, the same, Visuddhimagga, chapter 30, paragraph number 65. So the world will be destroyed by fire up to 7 times. In the 8th time, the world will be destroyed with the water, right? And every 8th time, the world will be destroyed by water, right? Actually, this is not, we are now here. We are in the world where the fire will be destroyed, right? This is we are here. Then there will be another world system destroyed by fire up to 7 times. In the 8th time, then those system will be destroyed by water, right? At the 64th time, the world will be destroyed by wind, right? I think it's important to know. It's important to know, to understand the lifespan of the Brahma. If you do not understand this one, you do not understand the lifespan of the Brahma, right? So here, the world system will be destroyed by fire up to 7 times. Then after that, it will be destroyed by water. In the 64th time, it will be destroyed by wind. Here, you have to know that when the world is destroyed by fire, it will be destroyed up to the first jhana Brahma realm, right? The first jhana plane. So that means the Brahma who are in the first jhana plane, when the world is destroyed, they will also die, right? So that means their lifespan is less than 1 kappa, 1 mahakappa, right? 1 great eon. So therefore, lifespan of the Brahma in the first Brahma realm, so their lifespan is less than 1 great eon, or the lifespan of the world, right? The lifespan of the world. Because when the world is destroyed by fire, and they also will die, right? Their lifespan is not more than the lifespan of the world. And then later you will know that the lifespan of the highest Brahma realm in the second jhana plane, they are less than 8, the lifespan of 8 great eon, right? 8 great eon. So the reason is, in the 8th time, the world will be destroyed by water. So when the world is destroyed by water, second jhana plane will be destroyed. So that means the Brahma who was born in the second jhana plane, they all will die, right? If they are still there. Therefore, I always joke that if we arrive in the second jhana realm, one day ahead of doomsday in the world, right? Destroyed by water, we will stay only one night. We have to stay only one day. Then the lifespan of the Brahma, the lifespan of the Brahma who are from third jhana plane, so their lifespan is less than 64 great eons, right? 64 great eons. The reason is, so when the world system is destroyed by wind, up to third jhana plane, all will be destroyed, right? For that reason, the Brahmas who are third jhana plane, so their lifespan will be less than 64, right? 64. So the Brahma in the fourth jhana plane, the Brahma in the immaterial plane, they will not be affected, right? However it is. For that reason, their lifespan is very, very long, right? More than their lifespan is 500 great eons and 1,000 great eons, like this, right? Because their lifespan is not affected. Whatever happened, right? Outside. Whatever happened below, right? Whatever happened below. You have to understand this one, right? Understand? Okay, thank you. No need to explain again. You have to look at this one. The whole will be destroyed up to 7 times, right? And 8 times it will be destroyed by water. And 64 times it will be destroyed by wind, right? Wind. So when it is destroyed by fire, so the first jhana, Brahma realm, will disappear. And if it is destroyed by water, second jhana. Wind, third jhana, right? The fourth jhana plane and immaterial planes are not affected, right? Not affected. The Brahma have a longer lifespan than any other beings in the world because of their jhana state, right? Very important. Because of jhana, the power of the jhana. Some people can meditate the whole day. Some people can meditate 24 hours, 48 hours, like this, right? And 7 days. The power of meditation without eating anything, right? Without eating anything. Power of meditation. The lifespan is counted based on the lifespan of the world system, right? The world system. Let's talk about the first jhana realm or the first jhana planes, right? Before we learn the first jhana planes, we have to understand the first jhana consciousness, right? First jhana consciousness, together with the thought, we take applying thought, right? And examination, which are zest, happiness, and one-pointedness. So we have to understand that. So here, together with the thought and examination, even though you are meditating, you still need vitaka, right? It is not a normal thought. It's not a normal thought. Normally, our thought is not concentrated, going here and there, right? Here and there. So the thought in meditation is focused in one object, right? One object. For that reason, it's not a normal thought. We normally, for that reason, we use in Abhidhamma, right? Exact and precise what, right? We bring our mind to the object, right? To the object. So anyway, even though you are in jhana state, you still have a thought and examination. Your state of mind is not tranquil, right? Stay shaking a little bit, right? Stay shaking a little bit. So we are the product of our mental state, right? We are the product of our mental state. We were born in the human realm because of our mental state. And beings were born in the Brahma realm because of their mental state, right? Their mental state. So this, the first jhana consciousness, is a rebirth linking consciousness of the first Brahma realm, right? If you attain the first jhana consciousness, then you were reborn in the Brahma realm, right? In the Brahma realm. According to some Sutta, that you do dana and you keep precept, then if you don't have any attachment to the sense pleasure or sensory objects, then you are likely to reborn in the Brahma realm, right? Because our mind, in some of the Sutta, right? Some of the Sutta. But Abhidhamma and commentary literature are trying to state the idea that if you do not attain the first jhana consciousness, no way to have a rebirth in the Brahma realm, right? Actually, the commentary literature and Abhidhamma already stick, right? Stick. It became the concept of Theravada, right? We can call it Theravada, right? Theravada. So if you accept the teachings from Pali Canon, it will be, I want to say that we cannot call it Theravada, right? Theravada. So this is a rebirth linking consciousness or the first Brahma realm. So here is the Brahma realms, the first Brahma realms. So altogether we have a 65 material realms, right? 5 material realms. So in the first jhana realms, we have a 3. 1, Brahma Parisajja. 2, Brahma Purohita. 3, Mahabrahma. Look at page number 186, right? 186. Then you can look at below the first jhana plane, right? You can use plane or realms, right? In one place, people will use sphere, right? Sphere. Then the last one, 12, is the Brahma's retinue. 30, Brahma's ministers or advisor. 40, Mahabrahma. Even you attain the first jhana consciousness, and we have a different level of, how to say, our meditative status, right? Some are very strong, some are middle, some are very weak, right? So for that reason, became different. Depend on our level of meditative state. And the realm where we were born also differentiated, right? So here, number 3, Mahabrahma, the realm of great Brahma. So as I earlier said that, its lifespan is 1 great eon. So when we look at Kevada Sutta from Digha Nikaya, Sutta number 9, I think. Kevada Sutta, and you can read how is the Mahabrahma like, right? Mahabrahma look like. And when you look at the Sutta, there is only one Mahabrahma or great Brahma, right? He is highest in the first jhana realms, right? Number 2, Brahma Purohita. So these are his minister or retinue, right? Minister or retinue. And number 1, number 2 is the Mahabrahma's ministers, right? Or advisor or counselor, right? And number 1 is the Mahabrahma's retinue, right? His audience, right? His followers. So if you look at Kevada Sutta from Digha Nikaya, so Brahma Parisajja, they cannot see the Brahma Purohita, because the body of Brahma Purohita are settled, more settled than the first Brahma realm, right? And also, the Brahma Purohita, Brahma, they cannot see Mahabrahma. So if the Mahabrahma want them to see, and he have to create a ref body. He have to create ref body, right? Just like that, we cannot see the Deva, right? If they want us to see, they have to create ref body, right? Ref body. And also like that, so Brahma Parisaja and Brahma Purohita, they cannot see Mahabrahma, right? So Mahabrahma cannot see. So Mahabrahma have to create a ref form, right? Material form. So one time, one of the Brahma visit the Buddha, and his body, he cannot stand on the ground. His body sink into the ground, just like a ghee, right? Just like a ghee and just like a cooking oil. And the Buddha told him, create a ref body. Then only he can stand on the ground, right? They have to create, right? And some of the Brahma, they come down from Brahma realm, and they teach, they go to Tawadensa and to Sita, and they teach the Dhamma, right? They give a Dhamma talk, right? So I think if you have power, you can invite them to come in, to come and give a Dhamma talk here. No attempt there. So like this. Actually, their life is very, very calm and peaceful. Normally, they are staying with the meditative state, and some of them they are living, developing metta or loving kindness, right? So actually, they do not mix up with the deva from heavenly realm, and they do not mix up with the human beings, right? They just stay there mindfully. It is said that they are just like a yogi. You know yogi, the one who is in the meditation retreat, right? Very calm, and they are contented, and they are living peacefully, right? Peacefully. Even though they have a very magnificent, beautiful mansions and beautiful places, but they do not enjoy. They just stay quiet, right? Just like a yogi, right? So this is the first Brahma realms. So there are three type of Brahma. Number 3, there is only one Mahabrahma, right? Mahabrahma. So each lifespan is one great eon. So that means if this world system is destroyed by fire, and the first jhana realms will be destroyed, right? For that reason, their lifespan is less than one great eon. Not exactly one great eon, less than that, right? Less than that. And second one, Brahma Purohita, the lifespan is half of the one great eon, and 2 incalculable eon, right? 2 calculable eon. And the first one, the Brahma Parisaja, the lifespan is 1/3 of incalculable eon, right? 1/3 of incalculable eon. Okay, so this is the lifespan of the Brahma, right? Then second jhana consciousness, together with examination, vichara, zest, happiness, one-pointedness, right? One-pointedness. So if you look at here, examination, a little bit of instability, right? So that doesn't mean that it doesn't stable. It's shaking much, not like this. A little bit of unstableness, right? Unstableness. Then third jhana consciousness, together with the zest, happiness and one-pointedness. Here, I highlight zest, or sometimes we call it, sometimes we translate as a pity. In English, in other words, joy, not rapture. Rapture. Sometimes we translate rapture or joy, right? So if we have a joy or rapture, then our appearance of our body change, right? So if we are happy, not more than happy, if you are rapture for the joy, because of some news, the appearance of your face, your body change, right? So the Buddha emit radiance, right? Radiance sometimes, aura sometimes, because of his mental state, right? Mental state. So our physical appearance or material form is a reflection of our mental state, right? But here also, second jhana consciousness and third jhana consciousness are second and third jhana in Abhidhamma method is the second jhana in Sodanta method, right? Second and third jhanas are the rebirth linking, light continuing, and that consciousness of the second jhana realm, the Brahma of second jhana realm, right? So that means in the third jhana, together with the zest, right? So at the moment of third jhana, zest or rapture is prominent because of the power of that mental state, right? So they have more radiance. Then you can look at their name, right? You can look at their name. Prataba, the realm of minor Lesta, right? Here, Lesta or radiance or aura, they're the same, right? They're the same. So their appearance or their aura is greater than the Brahma in the first Brahma realm, right? Brahma realm. The power of piti, rapture. Prataba, the realm of minor Lesta. Apamanaba, the realm of infinite Lesta. And Apasara, the realm of radiant Brahma. The realm of radiant Brahma. Radiant Lesta, right? Radiant Lesta. The realm of radiant Lesta. So we have learned that if the world system is destroyed by water, it will be destroyed up to second jhana, right? Second jhana Brahma realm. For that reason, the lifespan of second jhana Brahma, even the top one, Apasara Brahma, so their lifespan is less than 8 great eon, right? Less than 8 great eon. In second state, Apamanabha, the realm of infinite Lesta, only have, right? 4 great eon. And the last one, Prataba, the realm of minor Lesta, only 2 great eon, right? 2 great eon. I think it's very easy to remember, right? It depends, right? It increase depends. The power of piti or less rapture, right? So they have a radiance or less than. The fourth jhana realm, the fourth jhana consciousness, together with happiness. Sorry, this is not the fourth jhana realm. This is third jhana realm, right? Third jhana realm. Third jhana realm. Fourth jhana consciousness in Abhidhamma, together with happiness and consciousness. Sorry, one-pointedness. That is the fourth jhana. Fourth jhana in Abhidhamma is third jhana in Sodanta method, right? Sodanta method. So that means the fourth jhana consciousness is a rebirth linking consciousness in the third jhana plane, right? Third jhana plane. It will perform the function of bhavanga as well as the death consciousness, right? Death. So this is a 65 material realm. So because of the power of happiness, when you look at third jhana, according to Sodanda method, happiness, right? It overcame, joy, right? So actually the joy or rapture is compared to happiness, shaking, right? It's shaking. Just like the countries, the developed countries, they are stable. Just like Europe, right? The country in the Europe, they are very stable. The country like Singapore, United States, stay shaking, right? You have to work hard. Not stable yet. Not stable yet. So we are actually just like a second jhana level, right? Second jhana level. But when you arrive third jhana level, becomes steady and stable. So here also, because of the power of the mind, steady aura, right? So their mental state is becoming steady, becoming still. For that reason, their bodily appearance also becoming steady. The Brahma steady aura, right? Steady aura. So their lifespan is 64 great eons. You can look at this one. This is a third jhana realms, right? So if the world is destroyed by wind, it will be destroyed up to third jhana plane, right? Third jhana plane. So that for that reason, their lifespan is less than 64 great eons. Less than 64 great eons. And second level, Anapana bar, the Brahma infinite aura, 32 great eons. The last one, Preta Subha, the Brahma minor aura, 60 great eons, right? 60 great eons. So when you listen, the recorded, the teachings of Bande Ananda Jodi, that I will give the link, right? And he always emphasized that. So we are reflection of inner mind, right? Our life is a reflection of inner mind. So here also in the third jhana, according to Sodanda method, happiness is prominent, right? So already overcame joy, right? So actually already overcame thought and examination. For that reason, his mental state in his meditation is very stable and very steady. For that reason, his bodily appearance in the Brahma realm also together with steady order, right? Steady order. Reflection of the mind, right? Reflection of the mind. So that is a third jhana realm. So up to here, so we have a third realm or three realms in the first jhana Brahma realms. Actually, they're situated in the one plane, right? One plane. And second jhana Brahma realm of the same thing, one plane. So they are living together, right? So there may be the commentary said that it is like a in the residential area, some house are poor, some house are rich, right? Very clean like this, right? And the third jhana realm also the same thing. It is situated in the one flat, right? Then let's go to the fourth jhana. The fourth jhana realm. The fifth jhana consciousness, together with equanimity and one-pointedness. So here I highlighted equanimity. It's very important, right? For those who have equanimity, then the mind is too stable, balanced, and stabilized, that even the good and bad cannot shake his mind, right? Cannot shake his mind. For that reason, as a reflection of meditative state in the fifth jhana level, physical appearance, including the lifespan of the Brahma in the fourth jhana plane, very, very long, right? Very, very long. Equanimity. The fifth jhana in Abhidhamma is the fourth jhana in Sodanta method, right? Sodanta method. Some scholar blame the author of Abhidhamma, this book, Venerable Anuruddha. He trying to miss that, right? Because of him, we are studying Abhidhamma method and everything, right? But of course, he want to give a detailed explanation, right? Detailed explanations, right? So those scholars, they blame because they do not read the Sutta thoroughly, right? Even the Suttas, we can find that we can split the first and second jhana, right? We can split into three, right? The fifth jhana in Abhidhamma is fourth jhana in Sodanta method. So there are 7 realms in the fourth jhana realms, right? In the fourth jhana planes, 7 realms. The first two are Vihapala, the realm of the Brahma great reward. So their reward is too great that the lifespan is 500 great eons, right? Because of meditative state. So if you attain the fifth jhana according to Abhidhamma, the fourth jhana according to Sotanda, and if you die, then you will have a rebirth in the fourth jhana plane, right? The fourth jhana plane. So your lifespan will be 500 great eons. This is the product of your meditative state, right? Meditative state. So these the fourth jhanas, planes or realms are not affected, right? Not affected. Whatever happened below. 11, Asinya Sada. The realm of mindless Brahmas. Asinya Sada. The realm of mindless Brahma, Bhikkhu Bodhi translate as a non-percipient realm, right? But I should follow Bhikkhu Bodhi, I forgot. The realm of mindless Brahma. I use a literal translation. Non-percipient realm, right? That the Brahma the Brahma from non-percipient realm. So in that realm, there is the Brahmas. There is no mind, just physical body. Very interesting, right? Very surprising to know. I think that if you look at 31 planes of existence, very interesting, right? You cannot find such explanations in other religions, right? In other religions. The Buddha often emphasized that. 2 years ago, when I went to lunch donation, one of the Burmese devotee, he asked me, "Is there any 31 planes of existence?" Actually, he is a communic. And I told him, "Yes, of course. We have plenty of evidences in the Pali Canon, right? In the Pali Canon, plenty of evidences, right? Even yesterday, we chanted Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta, right? The full moon day of July. We chanted Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta. So in the original Sutta is from Samdha Nikaya, right? Samdha Nikaya. We are learning next year. We are learning. We will analyze Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta. Very, very important Sutta. The first sermon of the Buddha, right? So in the original Sutta, so 31 planes of existence are not mentioned, but in the Mahavagga Pali or Vinaya Pitaka mention, right? Mention 31 planes of existence. After hearing the Deva who are living in the earth, on the earth, and they listen the first sermon, and they how to say, they rejoice, right? They rejoice. And the Deva and the Chitu Maharajiga, they hear, right? The first sermon, they rejoice. Then because of that, Tawadensa Deva up to the Brahma realm, right? Also, there are many places that mention 31 planes of existence, right? Definitely is the top by the boat, right? Top by the boat. As I earlier said, that it may be more than 31, it may be less than 31. It depends on how we count it, right? So 31, the number 31 is given by the commentary literature, right? Not by the boat. Sometimes even this, I want to say, the basic knowledge, people may have a confused, right? Confused. It may be more than 31, less than 31, because the counting system, right? How you count it, how you count it. So here, Asenya, the realm of mindless Brahma, they don't, because the reason is, the moment they attain the fifth jhana, and they realize, the danger of the mind, right? When they come out from meditative mental state, and they think, the quick nature of the mind, that even when they are meditating, they can control their mind. But when they come out from meditative state, they cannot control. For that reason, they see the danger of the mind, became disgusted, right? Because of having the mind, we have a lot of problem, right? If I can remove the mind, all the problem will finish, right? Because of that wrong perspective, right? Then when he died, he became mindless Brahma. So that means the power of the mind, right? So we are the reflection of our mind. For that reason, right? In the first Sutta of Digha Nikaya, Brahmajala Sutta, and the Buddha mentioned one wrong view, one of the wrong view. In earlier time, some of the hermit, and they can attain the jhana, right? And they can memorize and they can recall their past life, and they can see. So one time, even though he reflect and recount his past life, there is a blank, a very big blank. So they have a wrong view that, wow, this is the beginning of my life. This is beginning of my life, right? That is a wrong view. And the Buddha said that no beginning, right? We cannot see beginning of our life. The reason they see the blank is at the time they were born as the Brahma in the mindless realms, right? They cannot see their mind, became blank. That is one of the wrong view in the Brahmajala Sutta, right? Brahmajala Sutta. And they also will be their lifespan will be 500 great eons, right? 500 great eons. So according to commentaries, if they die when they are sitting, and they were born sitting in the Asanya Sada, right? When they die lying down, and they will have a rebirth lying down. Mindless Brahma, right? Mindless Brahma. Actually, the realm of mindless Brahma and the realm of the Brahma of great reward, they are situated in one flat, right? One realm. One realm. Maybe I think the Brahma, the Vihapala Brahma, they have to stay with them together, right? Stay with them together. 500 great eons, right? Then we have a 5 pure abode, Sotavasa, pure abode. Realms are the abode of non-returners and arahants. For that reason, it's very pure. The abode is very pure. There's only Ariya. Non-returner and arahant can have a rebirth in the pure abode, Sotavasa. 5 realms, but here, Sotavasa are situated just like a 6 heavenly realm, right? One after another, one after another. So the first one is Aviha, durable pure abode. So their lifespan is 1000 great eon. Aviha, literal meaning is the Brahma who do not leave their place. The Brahmas who do not leave their place. Just like a people who left their home. Right? Some people, they don't want to go anywhere. Like to stay at home. Right? Here also, the Brahma in Aviha realm, so they are contented and they are happy with their meditative state that they do not leave their place for a long time. Therefore, it is called Aviha. Lifespan is 1000 great years, right? And second one is Atapa, the abode of serene Brahma, right? Atapa literally means they don't have any worry, right? They don't have any worry. Actually, these are given the name, right? Because the reason is their life is worry-free, right? Worry-free. Atapa. Worry-free, for that reason, the serene, right? And third one is Suddhasa, the beautiful pure abode. The Brahma in this realm are not beautiful. I mean, if somebody look at those Brahma, right? How do you say, they are very happy, right? Very happy. Very happy. 40,000 are 4,000 great eons. And next one, Suddhasa, the clear-sighted pure abode. It's the same. I don't know whether I copied this one from here. Clear-sighted, right? Clear-sighted pure abode. The Brahma in those realms, so when they look at somebody, he look at with the pure mind, right? No negative mental state, right? He just look at all the people with the beautiful mind. Suddhasi, right? 80 great eon. 80 great eon. And Aganeta, the highest pure abode. 60 great eon. The lifespan of 68 great eon. Aganeta is the highest realm as far as material form is concerned, right? So above the Aganeta realm, so they are only immaterial realms, right? Immaterial realms. So these are 5 pure abode, right? In Mahayana, they might say pure land, right? Pure land. I don't know whether it's the same or not, right? The same or not. According to Theravada, according to the early Buddhism, Nibbana is not a realm, right? Nibbana is not a place. Nibbana is not an entity. It is something that we can experience with the mind, right? Not normal mind, a Magga and Phala, right? Magga and Phala. So we can experience just like that. So we can visualize some places that you have been there, right? You can experience those places with your mind. You know, this is just an example, right? Nibbana is not a place. Actually, we were talk about Nibbana in detail using so many sutta, right? So many sutta. Later, next year, not this year. I think this year we can learn dependent origination, right? Dependent originations. Tomorrow we have a foreign here, dependent originations. Actually, I will talk about only 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, and Bandit Cheja will talk about it. How to apply it in our daily life, right? Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Mangala Hall, right? Okay, this is a 65 material realm, right? 5 material realm. We have 4 immaterial sphere planes. The first one is Akasa Ninsayatana, the sphere of the base of infinite space. Actually, we have learned those consciousness in the first chapter, right? And then I don't want to repeat it. If you attain the first immaterial jhana, and you was born there, right? The lifespan will be 20 great years. 20,000. Very long, right? But here, look at here, immaterial sphere. There is no material form, just mind. Just mind. Very strange, right? Very interesting. In the in many sutta, the Buddha explained that he himself knows those 31 planes of existence, those existence, right? They exist. They exist. We have a 5 pure abode, right? 5 pure abode. So the Buddha haven't been there. The Buddha was born there, right? Also, we also haven't been there. Because if you was born there, you will not come back, right? You will not come back because non-returner and arahant. But here, if you attain the base of infinite consciousness, you was born here. The sphere of the base of infinite consciousness. But here, 40 great eon. And the sphere of the base of nothingness. Actually, these are very equal, right? If you attain the first immaterial jhana, you will spawn the first immaterial realm. Second, third, fourth, right? And the sphere of neither perception or non-perception. Here it is we have to take note that it is not multiplied. Right? Here, second jhana play 40,000, right? Here 60,000. But here 84. A little bit not increase the way, right? So you have to take note of this one, these two. So these are 4 immaterial sphere planes. Commentary literature said that it is 4 immaterial sphere planes are the places called the places with imperfection. I don't know how to call it in English. Imperfection place, right? The place of imperfection. That means if you was born there, you cannot see the Buddha and you cannot listen to the Dhamma, right? For that reason, it is not suggested to go there as a Buddhist, right? Of course, if you are there, it's of course great joy, better than 5 material Brahma. As far as mundane, the mundane experience is concerned, they are highest, right? They are highest. But according to Abhidhamma, the main thing is to end, right? the end of suffering. Any question? No question, right? Because they are beyond our knowledge, right? These are beyond our knowledge. Buddhist attitude to existences, even though they have long lifespan, and blissful sensual pleasures, and meditative joys, they are also just impermanent, right? They will die. In one soul, that the Buddha even said that if one of the Brahma died, even he can go to hell, right? Even he can go to hell. Taught by the Soda, but commentary do not agree that the Brahma cannot go to hell directly. According to Abhidhamma, right? According to Abhidhamma. Even we can say that according to commentary literature. The Brahma, if they were born, they will not go to directly hell. They were born either in Deva realm, 6 heavenly realms, or human realms. If they do unauthentic, they can go to hell, right? All these are, even though they have a very long lifespan, they are temporary, impermanent, right? Impermanent. The aim of Buddhism is to attain an unconditioned happiness or nibbana by removing craving to existence. So we have in the first sermon, the Buddha said that we have 3 types of craving, right? Kamatana, and craving to sense pleasure, right? We have a craving something to see, something to hear, something to eat, etc., right? Sense pleasure. And second one is the Bhavatana, right? Bhavatana, craving to life or existences, right? So you have a craving to become a human being, Deva, Brahma, right? Brahma. The commentary mentioned that the craving to jhana also a kind of Bhavatana, right? Bhavatana. And craving to the life of Brahma also Bhavatana, right? Vipāvatana, craving craving to non-existence. That means you don't want this life, right? You don't want this life. And some people even commit suicide, right? That's a type of craving. That's a type of craving. It's called Vipāvatana, right? Nibbana is nothing but the end of all these craving, right? The end of all these craving. Nidora, right? Nidora is cessation of all these craving, right? If you have lesser craving, you are closer to Nibbana, right? Closer to Nibbana. Question?
So the best thing is go for Nibbana.
Experience, not go for. Experience. Experience Nibbana bliss. But of course, sometimes we have so much craving that even we don't want Nibbana. I still remember when I was 12 years old, not 30 years old, as a young novice, and I heard one of my brother man said that I don't want to attain Nibbana. The reason is in Nibbana there is no TV. As a young Samanera, you know, as a young Samanera, I also, might be true. Misunderstanding. Not only, actually, many people have a misunderstanding about Nibbana, right? Nibbana. And we also have about Nibbana. Sometimes we don't want to attain Nibbana. The reason is we have too much attachment, right? We don't want to let go. We don't want to let go those attachments. For that reason, we don't want. and only you have a lot of suffering, a lot of problems, you want it, right? For that reason, they will try to meditate, right? For those who are enjoying life, they don't want to meditate, right? They don't want to meditate. They don't want to attain Nibbana, because it is opposite, right? For that reason, the Buddha said that it is just like going against the water current, right? And many people are going with the flow, right? Going with the flow, very easy, very easy. But practicing today Nibbana is going against the water current, right? Water current. Okay. Question? Okay.
Bhante, I used to wish to be reborn in the Dhamma realm.
Okay.
But today, after listening, I realized that there is no point being reborn into the Brahma realm, the immaterial Brahma realm, because I cannot learn Dhamma. So, which place is actually the best place for us to be reborn? Or is it still the human realm?
Which place is the best? I think I will say that pure abode. I will say that pure abode, right? We will find pure land. We can call it pure land. Look at page number 186, right? 186. So in the fourth jhana plane, right? Fourth jhana plane, we have a 5 pure land. Only non-returners and arahant, and they were rebirth there, right? It is said that sometimes there is no Brahma in the pure abode. Sometimes there are times that there is no Brahma, no any being, because it's very difficult, right? You know, people might say that the human realm is the best, right? But here, after you become non-returner, and you have a rebirth in the pure abode, right? You don't need to walk. You don't need to eat. You don't need to cook, right? As a Brahma, the Brahma do not eat anything. It is said that their food is a rapture, because they enjoy their meditative bliss, right? Meditative bliss. That is their food, right? That is their food. Even the Aganya Soda, so the Brahma, they was born in the planet, right? On the earth. They don't eat. So their food is just a rapture or piti, right? Piti. I think that the best place as a being might be in the pure abode, right? Pure abode. If you become non-returner, you'll be guaranteed, right? You'll be guaranteed. But if you ask the Buddha will say, no realm is good. No realm is good. For that reason, I think it is good to understand teachings of the Theravada, early Buddhist teachings, right? Pali Canon. So we have no guarantee, right? But of course, some people can see their past life. For them, they strongly believe that there are other realms as well. Even some people can see the Brahma realm and 6 heavenly realms, right? They can see them. But as a normal people, sometimes we have a doubt, right? We can't believe next life or afterlife, past life, then afterlife. But it is okay not to believe. because the Buddha said in Kalama Sutta, right? So he taught to the Kalama, even you don't believe afterlife, trying to do good things. If you do good things, there will be no remorse and regret in this life. If there is afterlife and you have a good rebirth, right? Good rebirth. So it is perfectly all right, even you don't believe past life and afterlife. The thing is, do good things, right? We don't have a guarantee. Some people, especially materialists, they don't believe afterlife, right? They will enjoy, right, the life with the wholesome or unwholesome ways, right? No ethic, not even ethic. Then if there is afterlife, and they will suffer, right? Next life. They will suffer next life. In any way, whether you believe or you don't believe, it's good to live in moral and ethical life, right? It's good to live in moral and ethical life. According to, if we look at Nibbana point of view, no realms is good, right? The reason is, the Buddha call it Bhavatana, right? Bhava here means existence, right? Existence or realm is the existence or realm. So actually we have a craving our existence. For me, I have a craving as a Buddhist monk, the life of a Buddhist monk, right? If I crave for it, also not good, right? Not good. Anyway, as a doubter, they crave for their life, right? Their life, being, right? Existence. So anyway, if we talk about the realm or planes, no realm or no planes is good. So the best is not to attach, right? Not to attach. It is said that the human realm is good, right? Human realm is good. So even that, if you do not have attachment, no problem, right? No suffering will come. Suppose you are dying and you have attachment, human realm, and you have attachment to your country, to your city, to your house. You don't want to leave, but you must leave. If you have attachment, you will suffer, right? If you don't have attachment, no way to suffer, right? No way to suffer. For that reason, I will share what the Ajahn just said. I think you have been hearing many times. If you can let go a little bit, you will have a little bit of happiness. If you can let go a lot, you will have a lot of happiness. If you let go completely, you will have a complete happiness. Actually, complete happiness is nothing but Nibbana, right? Nibbana. Okay, thank you so much. I need time myself. Sukatan saranatamupebi rakavi rakamanichamasokat dhammamasankatamapatikula madurami gunam suvipatam Dhamma mimam saranatamupe Yatha chadena mahapalamahu Satrusu susisu purisayugesu Atha cha bhogala dhammadasate Sangami mansaranatamupe Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Trên. Oh.